How to find the right name for your business. There are some very easy steps that you can take, and I will guide you through that right now. Step number 1, brainstorming. Now, find some time where you do not rush around and think of the next thing on your to-do list or a meeting. Even go outside, sit under a tree, or just get yourself out of your normal environment and go somewhere where you are stimulated by colors, designs, where it's not too crazy stimulating either. Find a spot that has a good balance, where you feel comfortable and where you feel like, okay, now you can relax and brainstorm and get inspired. So, brainstorming, there's only one important thing to remember. Listen to your intuition. That's one, actually. And the other one is to get the ball rolling for finding the right name for your business. Think of descriptive words that reflect the benefits of your product or your service, or that describe your product or service, or the value of your product and service. That's basically all you gotta start off with. So write down all those adjectives that you can come up with, and as a second step, you can go to thesaurus, I hope I pronounced this right, thesaurus.com. And what you can do is you can type in one of the adjectives of your list and find synonyms for that particular adjective. Based on that, you can play around with what describes your product and what sounds good. Maybe you can do a word mashup. To give you an example, Style Icona is a company that I founded in 2014. It's a fashion app for teenage girls. So how did I come up with the name Style Icona? Well, it's about fashion and it's about style. So we got style, and then it's about women or girls posting their outfit of the day and basically inspiring others with what they're wearing, so they become style icons. They become an icon, fashion icon, style icon. So I put those words together, and to have a nice ring to it and to emphasize that it is a fashion app for females, I put an A at the end, so it sounded more feminine, Style Icona, and it has a nice ring to it. So that's basically how I came up with the name for a fashion app for teenage girls. So that's one example. You don't necessarily need to go down the route of using descriptive words to find your name. You can literally just make up a complete new word that doesn't even exist. To give you another example, a company that I founded with my business partner, ex-business partner, Matthew Barnett, in 2012 was a video family tree. So basically you could interview your grandparents about their life traditions, and to ensure that, you know, your family history is kept and can be passed on down to future generations. So because it's a video family tree, what we did is we used video and family, and we just used the first 2 letters from video, V, and then family, Vimily. And that's how that name came all about. So you can go down the route of having a descriptive word, it has a meaning already, or you can literally make up a word. So when you make up a word, or any brand name as a matter of fact, there are a few things that you should consider, and they are, it's easy to remember, it's easy to spell. You can be descriptive, but you don't have to. It speaks to your audience, and make sure you do your research. So what I mean by that is you may come up with an amazing name for your business, but there is a chance that somebody else already uses that name. So what you can do is, first search is to literally type in that name and put a .com at the end to see if somebody has the domain. You can either type that in directly into Google, or you go to GoDaddy or whois.org to see if that domain is available and who owns the domain and so on. And now here's the thing, even if somebody already uses the name, it doesn't mean you can't use it. There are a few rules around that. First thing is you do have to check if they have a trademark on it. So that's the most important thing. Then also it's important, if they use the name, do they use this name for the same product or service that you want to sell or offer, or is their product or service something completely different, a completely different industry, in which case you are more likely to be able to use the same name. However, to be completely safe, use a name or a combination of words as your brand name that is unique. At the end of the day, don't get too hung up on the name, because a name is just a name, and the brand that you build around it, the brand which is everything in the business, from your product to your team to your customer service, everything that you do is part of your brand. So to leave you with one example that is far from being descriptive, we all know the company, Apple. Apple and computers does not have anything to do with each other, and there have been a lot of questions around how did Apple computer get its brand name. So according to Steve Jobs' biography, he said he was on one of his fruitarian diets, and he had just come back from an apple farm, and he thought the name sounded fun, spirited, and not intimidating. At the end of the day, you can call your business any fruit you like. It's about the company that you built for the brand name that will give it the true meaning. If this video was useful, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content that I produce, support my YouTube channel by subscribing to it and turn the notifications on so you see when new videos are up. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!